Hey everybody. Um, a guy that lives across the street from my parents was throwing the saw out. It's a rigid BS 1400, which BS is fitting, but it didn't really matter to me if it was running or not. There's several things I can use from it. The wheels off of it. I mean the pulleys, the wheels for the blade. The stand is a heavy duty stand, but beside the point. He was throwing it away because his bracket that holds the tension and the tracking for the wheel up here and the blade broke like everybody else's with this piece of junk. I mean, the saw's not junk. All the castings for all the supports, like all the stuff in here, the stuff that goes on underneath the table, all that stuff is garbage. It's real piss poor casting. And just so you can see all that. That's the casting. That's how bad these things are. And of course, Rigid, to make matters worse, Rigid just discontinued any parts. So most people are just either stuck with no saw shortly after they get it, or they have to pay, $100 for the part to get the saw going again. And I refuse to pay $100 for another part made like these, so I'll make my own part. This is where I am so far. It slides in the back, hooks to the wheel and all that kind of stuff. I've got to cut it down about 1/4 of an inch, maybe. Anyway, what I was gonna say is anybody that has this particular saw, the Rigid BS 1400, has had these problems, you could help out a lot of people by taking measurements of these parts. Do a video on, this particular part, the hinge assembly, all the measurements on that, the parts for the adjustments for the blade, all these castings, including the one that hold the table. These two right here, that mount it, hold it to the table. Anyway, those are my next ones to do. Those are going to be a little bit harder because I have to find out what the measurement of part of one of them is, and then screenshot it, zoom in, and scale it, and all that. It's just a long process. It'd be a lot easier if somebody could make some videos with those parts, with the measurements, and do everybody that has one of these saws a huge favor. For those people that have the ability to make their part, that would help them out, and save people. I think those parts for the blade tighten and tension tracking is, I think I've seen them priced between $85 and $120, maybe $130, which is ridiculous because it's just more casted parts. And everything that I make for it's going to be made out of steel. I'm not going to have that problem with it. But anyway, everything else on the saw is good. The blade's good. The wheels are good. Everything, the motor runs perfect. So, I got a good deal on it. It's free. It's just aggravating that a company like Rigid would contract somebody and do the cheapest garbage, and then Rigid not back up their product the way they did. That's what bothers me the most. And I like the Rigid drills. Mine ran for a long time, and the drills normally don't go bad. It's the batteries that go bad. And I wanted to get some new drills, but seeing how they handled their customers with this particular saw, I'll never buy another Rigid product again. And I'll make another video, keep posted on the progress on that thing.